I may not be an archaeologist. I can't see a thing. Something's hanging in front of the window on the inside. Not now. There's no time to lose. Funny. I'm sure he ran in here. This flag smells like a dog. How do I know that? We don't even have a dog. Wait a minute. How did that get here? Zaroff. Everywhere Zaroff. There he is. Excuse me?
Oh, by St. Patrick! What else do you want, you greedy brat?
What I'm really looking for is a spell.
You're not going to find any magic here. I'm all out of magic. Can't do it anymore.
How come?
Do the corners of my mouth look particularly convincing to you? Without a rainbow, I'm stuck here. When I'm in a bad mood, I can't conjure up rainbows, or rain, or anything else.
And what could make you laugh again?
That's no small feat, Tater Nose. It would take something very special to cheer me up. Something very special and shiny.
Hey, I can see the grumpy little guy.
Harps, no. I don't want any presents. There's no point in being given things just like that. If anything, I want to find them myself.
Good idea. I wonder whether he's looking right now.
What? What are you gawking at?
Drat. This won't work if he can see me put the cup down. I want to make him believe he's stealing it. The old rag isn't good for much.
Now here's a sight for sore eyes. Is it silver? A tiny wee silver cup. Goat manure and tater skins. It's as dull as a pot of tar.
Oh, that didn't work. The trophy isn't shiny enough. I'm going to polish it up a bit. Perfect. The flag disintegrated in the process. Here we go. Oh, what lovely weather we're having out here. My Woodruff lemonade tastes especially refreshing from this, well-polished silver cup. I'll just set it down in this window and look the other way for a bit, totally captivated by the emerald splendor of the landscape.
That's what I see blinking. A wee, tiny, bright, shiny silver goblet. Oh, its beauty is worthy of the Emerald Isle. For all its lies and deception, constant toil and shattered dreams, the world is still a grand old place. Mother, Emmet is coming home.
Stop! I've still got a spell to learn. Oh no, he disappeared again, and this time for good. I can't travel on the rainbow. What do I do now?
There's magic in it, right within your grasp.
But he's gone, and I didn't even see how he conjured up the rainbow.
Your answer lies within the rainbow itself. It will soon dissolve again. So hurry up.
Wow! What? It almost looks...
You can. You must touch it.
I thought they were nothing more than an optical illusion.
You just learned your second spell. Through the power of the magic rainbow, you can use it to make rain and help green things grow.
Wow, I'm never going to wash this hand again.
Now go back to the portal. You've learned the magic of this place, so now the portal is open again. But hurry!
What's that? Another one of those cards. I wonder whether the green hats dropped that. It looks like it shows me, but together with some dog. How odd. But I don't even remember this. That's weird. I thought they were nothing more than an optical illusion. Wow, I'm never going to wash this. Nothing. There's probably nothing here that will grow. Goodbye, rainy green landscape. It's funny, but I think I'm going to miss the little guy in the hat. It's still night here. Now what? What was that noise?
Jerry, is that you?
Who was that? Did he call my name?
Perhaps we will soon find out. But we don't have much time. The second nail has been struck.
The second nail?
Seek the entrance in the next portal tree. You will learn your next spell there. Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. There's a rumor that a fox is roaming the fields of Mousewood at night. It is not from this world.
A fox? Sounds dangerous.
Hello, Jeremiah. Did you know that the moon is responsible for the tides? But my old friend the moon has nothing to do with this flood, or with the wild crows that haunt this area during the day. Do you see the lights on the other side of the river? Over there looms the beginning of the sad story for Mousewood's folk. I hope it will have a happy ending.
Isn't there something we can do to help?
That is out of our hands, I'm afraid. But wait, let me tell you a beautiful story from the time before the flood. It's about the old magician visiting the post office by the river. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things, fragments of stories' long lost beginnings and lost endings. Perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you have lost.
This looks like a little flight of stairs. But the mushrooms will have to grow a bit before I can climb the tree. Then I can investigate why it's snowing up there. I should do this during the day. It looks interesting over there as well, but I can't get across. Only a hollow tree stump with nothing in it. But I hear a whistling sound. The wind is blowing through the hollow trunk. It almost sounds the organ music of the wind, the breath. How did I come up with that? Don't tell me I'm a poet too. Looks like the house was built between the roots from below. That must have been a pretty exhausting job.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. Ah, I thought I was alone. So, you also like to stride through the night, moving behind the scenes. That's where I find many of my stories. And I know an interesting one about the grumpy wood dwarves who live here. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find fragments of stories long lost beginning. And lost, perhaps there's something you have forgotten. Maybe I can find what you... Hello, Jeremiah. You're still awake? The night air is laden with a certain fragrance. You can almost smell the stories floating in it, and I have already captured one this very night. It took place right here at the house of the Hedgehog brothers. Would you like to hear it? Did you like my story? I often find strange things between the worlds. Fragments of stories long forgotten, lost beginnings, and lost end. Perhaps there's something maybe I can find.
Back already?
Is it really okay for me to be away from home for so long?
On a day in summer vacation, I promise you that... Are you ready?
What was that about the tree?
We tree walkers use magic portal so deeply. Some you, as do we, place it. You will be...
What if...
With the advice.
I'll get...
You have... but there isn't. So hurry.
See you later.
Be careful.
Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. There's a rumor that a fox is roaming the fields of Mousewood at night. It is not from this world. If you want to see me, come to the old magician's house in Mousewood.
I've got to tell you a joke.
Love to hear it.
Well, why do bees hum?
No idea.
Because... oh, I forgot.
Oh,
But you'll like this one. Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
well,
Because... I just can't remember punchlines. But I've got one more. It's the key they... Why?
I don't know.
Because... I don't know either.
Pity.
If you pass it on, maybe someone will know the answer. Someone with a sense of...
I wrote down as... I'd better talk to the pros. With my stage experience, I ought to be careful with untested jokes. I'd better talk to the...
We're off the air.
I should do this during the day.
Isn't it a pleasure to see the hares celebrating? Although...
I'd better talk to the pros. With my stage experience, I ought to be careful with untested jokes. I'd better talk to the pros.
Whoopee! You're out and about well.
Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Wow, so that's what the old magician meant when he said it was a special map. You can recognise all the and the 4 portal trees of Mousewood that the Marquis and the magician talked. The eastern tree seems to be the big tree in the middle of Mousewood. And the western tree is to the... and the northern tree... Right, so they aren't so far away. Well, we'll see about that.
Oh, hello, Jeremiah. I have a special story for you. Did you like my story? I often find fragments of lost beginning. And lost perhaps this. Maybe I can...
It looked like you conjured the rain yourself.
Yeah, well, I... Uh-oh.
What is it, Jerry? A fox!
What? Who are you?
Jerry, Be careful. Don't move.
Wow.
Oh, but my little froggy heart is still racing like crazy. Fortunately, the fox wasn't hungry for either of us.
That was no ordinary fox. Did you see how many tails it had?
I wasn't paying any attention to that, but what a scare. Oh, holy dragonfly.
The fox jumped towards the swamp. I have to go after it. There it is! Such a strange fox. It jumped back into the fields. Almost looked like it was heading for the swamp. But the path is flooded. Nothing. There's probably nothing here that will grow. I wrote down some jokes from Jonathan Squirrel. I made a special note of it.
Fire away.
Why do bees hum?
Obviously, dear listeners, because you can't remember the words.
And why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice?
For the same reason as me, because the hangover gives them the blues.
Okay. I don't quite get that one.
Never mind.
A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Because with rabbits, two is a crowd.
Don't get that one either.
But the audience loves it. You could be a really good co-host.
I wrote down the answers. Now I have 3 complete Mousewood jokes. Let's see if this works. Hey, presto, a stairway. I'll admit it, I totally impressed myself. Of course, a mushroom escalator would have been even better. Whoa, I'm pretty high up here. And it's cold. Ah! Who's he then? A scary Mothman. And the entrance behind him looks strange too. I can almost hear it whisper, "Jerry, come closer. I've swallowed a portal." Fast asleep in broad daylight. Sometimes I wish I could do that instead of going to school. Then I could stay up all night reading comic books. The passage is closed. They seem to be nocturnal around here. Excuse me? I'm looking for a tree portal. Have you got something like that in your nest? And if you do, could I see it? Or pass through it? Is that a yes? Blink 0 times for a yes. Maybe he can't hear me. Hello? Mr. Moth, I would like to ask you something. I always have to speak up like that with my granny too. And if you yell loud enough, anything can sound important.
No wingless beings in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Moth. What was that? Wingless?
Your vibes are disturbing this place.
Oh. I'm not sure what that means, but I believe this is a private area for insects. Too bad I don't have any wings. Mousewood Town Council announces the village of Riverside is closed for the duration of the flood. Anyone affected by this, please report to the town hall. No looting. Danger. Deep. Now that's a danger. There's something written on chalk in other. Those are really good. I'd better talk to the pros. With my stage experience, I ought to be careful. I'd better talk. I think I know how I can replace the water nut.
All right. I always say laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that if it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. I've collected genuine Mousewood jokes.
Well then, good luck. And now, opening for the wonderful ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Jerry! Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
We've got our fingers crossed.
All right, well, why do bees hum?
No idea. Why do bees hum, Jerry?
Because they can't remember the words.
Good one. More!
Why do mice usually avoid drinking too much blue juice? Because the hangover gives them the blues.
Super! The kid's really good.
You'll love this one. A rabbit couple is booked on a luxury cruise. At the quay, they get stopped because there are too many of them. Why?
Tell us. Come on.
Because with rabbits, two soon becomes a crowd.
Brilliant. But you can't tell it to just anybody. Oh, no.
Thank you, thank you.
Jerry, get off the stage! My junior has absorbed this new knowledge like a water nut. He's just as thrilled as the audience. I've hardly ever seen him this fired up about something, and the water trick never got this kind of reaction. Since you've made a great comedian out of Junior and brought me this much closer to my retirement, we'll be happy to give you the water nut. Right, Junior? Junior? Yes, he agrees. Take the water nut.
Terrific, thanks a lot.
You'll see, soon my junior will be a big star.
I'm truly, break a leg.
It is what's strange, isn't that? Exactly.
I don't want to waste the water nut on that. I don't want to waste the water nut on that. I should do this during the day. Let's see how much this fancy water nut can really hold. The nut took root, but it didn't really suck up a lot of water. I bet that a fully grown water nut tree can suck a whole pond dry, but I can't wait here for years watching the tree grow. Maybe we can provide some help for the little water nut tree. Wow!
That's the right attitude. Dear listeners, Burrower has dug himself out once again in one piece and dry as a bone. We will now continue with our programme. Swamp Radio 103.6, 5. Mole in the morning, Mole at noon, and Mole in the evening. As always, we'll start off with my favourite music.